Last night, one of my friend, my honorable friend, questioned me, or rather asked me to comment regarding recent American move to, uh, put behind the bar through American might Venezuelan, Venezuelan president and his wife somewhere in the United States of America. And today perhaps he will be presented in some court. They were American have laid different charges on him. Uh, I will not go into detail, but simply would say that uh, theoretically, after bipolar world uh, since 1900, after the end of the Second World War, uh, New World Order came into being. Either you were along with the American camp or Russian camp, Warsaw Pact, NATO, this and that. Stories, continues. And now the time is that in this multipolar world, and now, or rather, I would say multipolar world. Yeah, it's okay. Normally, this term is being used these days. It's all right. Uh, America, China, and Russia. You know, these are the three politically, militarily powerful nations, you know, controls the world, except few nations, uh, directly or indirectly. And, oh yeah, directly or indirectly, all right? Now, Russian state or empire or Chinese empire, they are totalitarian countries, dictatorial powers. And what America has been doing now it's to a confirmed dictatorial power. Policy of might is right, surely is in operation. American democracy, you know, culturally not a citizen of one country resides over there. Everybody do have got different, heritage or past background. Someone coming from Russia, someone coming from China, someone coming from Korea, someone coming from Africa, South America, Venezuela, Middle East, Europe, Far East, you name any region of the world, whether it's in the facing Atlantic or whether it is facing Pacific. You know, if more than 200 breed of, I use word breed of humans are, in America, it's no wonder, or nationalities. Uh, so they have different commitment. Yeah, what they have Americans have done is that with the passage of time, as far as their internal democracy is concerned, democracy meant for the people is concerned, they are good. Normally Americans, they love to talk about their rights, their social, political, economic, constitutional, XYZ, And their government is very fair with their people, government and state as well. But as far as the foreign policy is concerned, it's very interesting, You know, uh, they are least concerned, the Americans are least concerned. They talk about what is happening or what the American government is doing wrong in the hardcore media, in the past, print media, and now uh, social media too these days. But what practically is concerned, they're not so much worried about if America is doing this act in Iran, if America is doing such sort of act in Venezuela or Korea, what they did in Vietnam, what they did in Iraq, Lebanon, Syria, or Egypt, or you can say uh, Libya, you know, or what they have done in our part of the world, Asia, Southeast Asia, um, acted as played the role of a policeman. Uh, Everybody, you know it very well. But the thing is now, might is right. In the human history, totalitarian governments, now America is too, as far as foreign policy is concerned, are too a totalitarian state. They are doing right. Yes, might is right. If you would too have got B 35, 36 bombers, B-2 bombers, or F-37 or 35, whether you had been living 1,000 years ago, you would have done the same thing. And then in the history, people have done the same thing. Nations have done the same thing. Conquerors have done the same thing. Invaders have done the same thing. Might is right. Yes, the same thing is going on. So one need not to become so much intellectual that this country or that country at this point of time in history, uh, that country is doing wrong. Oh yeah, he's this and that, and it is not according to the international law, international law. Who who considers now international law, is now valid for the rest of the world in true lateral spirit? It's an old story. And how for the next 20, 30 years? I don't think so that, again, United Nations and some such rules would have been uh, enforced, or world would be following United Nations. It's just a rhetoric, according to resolution, this and that, someone is doing not good, right? They already had been meant for to save capitalist societies of the world when the United Nations was formed. And they have been doing. Now the rule of the game has changed. That's it.